Asking for money is a lot like an art. To be an artist, you have to master your craft. You have to learn not just through creativity and inspiration, but years of practice and figuring out what is your authentic style. It's the same thing with fundraising, especially in the Catholic context. You've got to figure out your authentic voice, your words, how you say things, how you approach people. And when you find that, you're going to find your specific way of how to ask. And today, I'm going to give you a very simple exercise to help you find your authentic ask. So I'm going to do that until the very end. Make sure that you stay with me to this entire video, and I'm going to show you 4 simple steps on how you can do that. But before we do that, I want to make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Every week, every Thursday, I'm uploading a new video with a blog and helpful links to get you moving forward with fundraising. So make sure that you click the subscribe button now, and that way you don't miss a video. And second, I want to make sure that you go to my website, CatholicFundraiser.net. Go to my website, and on it you're going to see I have a free book, The 10 Commandments to Catholic Fundraising. Yes, 10 things I think every Catholic should be doing when fundraising in a Catholic context. So go over to my website and download that right now. The first step to having and finding your authentic ask is you've got to find your ideal donor. And what I mean by ideal donor is just because you're a Catholic charity, a Catholic organization, a Catholic school, university, religious order, doesn't mean that every Catholic is a potential donor. And I say this for 2 specific reasons. One, you don't have time to be running from parish to parish, attracting Catholics' attention and asking for money, and it's a hit and miss. You don't have that time because you've got more important things to focus on, and that is your mission. Number 2, your message is falling on deaf ears. And it's not because Catholics don't care. It's because Catholics have probably an affinity for something else. And that's the great thing about the Catholic Church is we all have these different passions and these different things in our hearts that we want to help and share and contribute. So going from parish to parish is not the best way of using your time. When you find these Catholics, and more than likely when you find one, there's going to be 2, then 3, then 4, and you just find out where, what masses they like to attend, where they like to associate with other ones. You're going to find them because they're always in packs. So find those Catholics that like what you do. Then when you find these Catholics, instead of asking them immediately or constantly, will you donate, ask them the question, what inspires you to donate? What would inspire you to donate? And what they're going to tell you is the words, the emotions, the reasons, the purposes, the stories of why they donate or why they will donate to you. And this is very important because in order to share your message correctly and have a great ask, it's not about you trying to explain what you do. You have to find the words that attract people based on what you're doing. It's a very subtle difference, but it goes a very, very long way. Then, when Catholics have told you the words, the emotions, the reasons about why they give or why they would give, you can more confidently ask them to donate. And this is very important because when you're up speaking to people, sending a letter, instead of writing what you hope will inspire people, you are actually writing the specific words that you know inspire people to donate. And that gives you more confidence and you're going to be raising more money. In my blog, I walk you through how to construct a case for support and also helpful reference documents to go even further on how to build a support case for support, how to write an appeal letter, and how to communicate more effectively when you do ask. Here is a very simple exercise to help you improve your ask, craft your ask, and make it more of an art as opposed to something that's just challenging and trying to get through. The first thing that I want you to do is take out your Bible and open to the Book of Wisdom, chapters 8 and 9. These two chapters are going to help you find the words to communicate with people and ask them to donate. Second, I want you to ask the people around you, whether they're donors, they're supporters, they're volunteers, ask them what inspires them about your work. And then, based on their responses, I just want you to reflect about what they said and find those key actions, those key sentences that really stand out to you about what it is you're hoping to achieve, especially when you're asking somebody to donate. Next, I want you to write your case for support and think about your writing not as your mission and telling people this is what you do. Try and connect it in a way that their mission becomes your mission. So that way you're saying, people like you and me are doing things like this. And I know it's very difficult to do, to communicate and to ask and to speak to people about what it is that you do. Therefore, again, open your Bible to Job chapters 11 and 12, and you're going to get some inspiration from Job about how to deal with a difficult situation. Last, I want you to ask. I want you to ask people to donate. And you do this by taking the case for support that's using other people's language, using the language of your donors, and that's how you communicate to people. And when you do ask, make sure that instead of saying, will you, can you, please, ask in open questions. What about donating? When could you start donating? Which of the different levels would you consider? Very subtle, again, difference in how to donate, how to ask for a donation, but it goes a long way because open questions allow for open responses. If you enjoyed this video on fundraising, make sure to subscribe. Right over there, it's going to be somewhere. Also, if you just enjoyed the scenic views of Catholicism in France, make sure to subscribe as well. And just follow me along on learning how to fundraise and seeing the beauty of Catholicism in the south of France. Cheers. Santé.